Hello everybody, welcome to In the Studio with Pyramid Dye Works. I am Liz, also known as Pyramid Dye Works. I'm a knitter and natural dyer. I am coming to you from my home outside of Taos, New Mexico in the southwestern United States. It is Saturday morning. I am sitting on my front porch with my coffee. Next Saturday, 1 week from today, I will be vending at a fiber festival. It is the first year for this festival. It's the Arroyo Seco Fiber Fest in Arroyo Seco, New Mexico. It's just down the street from me. That is 1 week from today, so I have a lot to do. I am still dyeing a bunch of stuff. I'm weaving a bunch of stuff. Next week is going to be a lot of winding and labeling and still dyeing. Yeah, I really just pushed it all to the last minute, didn't I? Honestly, spring weather here is so finicky with like wind particularly. And my studio is on my back porch, so whenever it gets super windy, it's just not really conducive to working. Like it blows out the flames on my propane burners, the wind does. And it's just, there have been a lot of days, my point is, where I haven't been able to get out in the studio. So now finally the weather is getting better. I knew this was going to happen whenever I signed up for this festival because it was the first week of June. I'm like, oh man, the weather's not going to be good like consistently until the middle of May. So like that's going to be a little sketchy, like getting ready for that. So here we are. I have 1 week. So I figured I would just take you guys along with me for everything that I'm doing today as I prepare for next week's festival. And if you are in the northern New Mexico, southern Colorado area, please come down to Arroyo Seco next weekend and check it out. It should be a lot of fun. Okay, so first up is weaving. I have a new scarf warped on the loom and I am just about ready to start weaving, so let's get at it. Okay, so I have been weaving for half an hour or so maybe. I've just been sipping on my coffee and watching a knitting podcast. And I got about 12 inches of weaving done. So that's pretty cool. It is so much faster than knitting. Oh my God. So much faster. So I've had my coffee, I've done some weaving, I've had my breakfast, and now it is time to take the dogs out for a walk before it gets too warm. As you can see, they are ready. Oh, and there's the other one at the other window saying, hey lady, hurry up. So let's go. It's getting hot. We're gonna turn around. Okay, back from a walk with the dogs. I have done a little weaving while I cooled down, and now I am ready to get back out there to it. I have started heating up some water in a scouring pot, and I am going to scour some yarn. That is the first step to make sure that all the spinning oils and everything is out from the mill. I have tried to dye on this without scouring it, and it was bad. So let's take this outside and put it in the pot. Outside. All right. Now we're in the studio. It's a mess. Mountains are beautiful though. All right. Scouring pot. It's ready. Ooh, it's getting warm already too. While that yarn is scouring, it is time to go and harvest some sage, which we are going to extract this afternoon, the color from. Yeah. So I've got my hat, I've got my gloves. Let's do it. Okay, so I just realized I need to go into town and run some errands. Mostly the dogs are out of food. But I also have a few other things that I could use to do as well. So now I'm going to run into town and grab some lunch and run a few errands and get back as quickly as I can. And it's when things like this happen that I run the risk of the wind. The wind picks up in the afternoon. I can see rain showers on the horizon already starting to form. So we'll see how the weather holds when I get back. Hopefully it will be enough that I can extract the sage this afternoon. That is the goal. But right now I'm going to run into town. Friends, I am home from town. It was a mostly fruitful pursuit. I got lunch. I got some errands done. I did not make it to get a longer garden hose, which was on my list, because the parking lot at Ace was just too crowded and insane. And I was like, I don't need to do this today. I can do this on a weekday and not on Saturday afternoon. Anyway, so now I have just gotten home. And I told you whenever I left that I was a little worried about the rain on the horizon. Well, the rain is here. It is currently raining as I'm sitting here in my car. I drove through a hailstorm on my way home. When I was at the store, I picked up some beer because it has been a beautiful, lovely, warm day in the 80s. And I was like, oh, it's going to be so nice to like sit on my back porch whenever I'm done and have a beer. It's all nice and warm. It's summer. And then this hailstorm came through. Okay. It was 84 degrees. I'm going to put Celsius here because I can't do that on the fly. It was 84 degrees when I left town. As I was driving home, I hit the hailstorm within 1 mile of driving. It dropped to 46 degrees. 38-degree difference. What? Now I'm home, it's up to 51. It's 51 degrees and raining. I was supposed to be having a summer beer on my back porch this afternoon. What just happened? Yeah, so it's raining harder now, so I guess I should get out of the car. Or I should wait until it passes. I don't know. But it's going to be cold. Let's do it. Let's get out of the car. You can get out of the car with me. We'll experience the cold together. How about that? Ah! Oh, I gotta bring that inside. Oh no. It's cold. It smells nice though. Yeah, see? Look at this. Can you hear the thunder too? There's thundering. It's getting rained on. It's cold. Oh, doggos. Here I come. Summertime in the high desert, right? You never know what you're gonna get. All right, friends, it's after 5 o'clock now. The sun has come back out. It's getting warm again. It's actually humid, which is unusual. But I'm on the back porch. I have my beer. The sagebrush is still extracting. The yellow it's got on it right now is still pretty pale, so I'm just going to let it keep simmering and just kind of hang out and relax. I have a friend coming over for dinner tonight. I'm going to cook some food. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out till my friend gets here and then wrap up here in the studio and enjoy my evening. Hey there, it's Sunday morning and I am already up to more yarny shenanigans. I have been winding up some yarn that is done, and now I am about to go out into the studio and go ahead and dye up some yarn in that sagebrush. do some rinsing on some other yarns and get some more mordanting going. And then I'm gonna go to my knit group, which is at noon, and it is 9, so I have a lot to do. Here's the yarn that I wound up this morning. This is dyed in indigo. Colorway is denim. On my worsted base, it's 100% non-superwash Targhee wool. It's very lovely, very bouncy. And I also have little 15-gram minis that came off of those as well. Yeah. So those are now ready to get labeled and be sold next weekend. I wanted to thank you so much for joining me out in the studio today. Please come and see me next weekend, June 6th and 7th in Arroyo, Seco, New Mexico. I will be vending with my naturally dyed yarns and hand-woven scarves. If you are in the area, I hope to see you there. Bring a knitting project, come hang out. I'll have an extra chair.